Okay, so here's an item that I find very flexible for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's called the RetiCAM Flexible Tripod. And of course, it's made by RetiCAM, which I've done a review for a couple of their items, including one of my favorites, which is their RetiCAM smartphone mount, which comes in a nice little case. Rather than rehash the whole review, because you really should check this item out if you do use a smartphone for shooting. This is, to me, the finest smartphone mount I've ever seen. It has a all aluminum construction, and it has a screw to lock your phone in. Now, if you have an $800 phone like me, an iPhone 6 Plus, the last thing you want to do is have a mount which is spring-loaded and made of plastic. So this is, of course, the only way I'll use my iPhone on a mount. So this is the flexible tripod. The tripod itself is, of course, collapsible and flexible. Flexible for a variety of reasons. First of all, it's flexible in the sense that the legs themselves are flexible. Now, what do you do with flexible legs? Well, that means you can adjust them in a variety of different configurations. Of course, the most common use for a flexible thing is to find something that you would want to hold on to, like, let's say, a tree limb, and then you just wrap the legs around the tree limb, or whatever it is you might be able to see. It could be a railing or some other thing, but of course you can always use it as a traditional desktop tripod by just extending the legs out nice and flat, and of course you can adjust it in a variety of different angles depending on how you want it to stand and what angle you want it to have. So it's a very flexible item. If you are a hiker or a camper, that's definitely something you want to do. You could put it on a tree limb or something like that. In my case, I'm going to use it as a desktop tripod. You have a quick release that you could put on the bottom of your camera. In this case, I have it on my RetiCAM XL mount, and I can use that to take selfies for FaceTime video. That's probably where a lot of people might use it if they're using it on a desktop for FaceTime, so you can be hands-free. But the most important thing about a flexible tripod is its ability to pretty much conform to almost any shape. And these legs are extremely secure. Once you've got them into a position, they hold that position pretty darn well. There's all sorts of rubber mounts on there, so you won't scratch anything while you're doing it. And I probably, if I had a pipe or something, could show you, the kinds of angles you can get out of it. But you could just imagine if you have a tree branch or something, this would be a perfect way to mount it onto something like that, or a railing. So, and it also has, by the way, a adjustable pivot, which is over here. Excuse me. There we go. So you can individually, it's got like a ball head and a 90-degree pivot head. So, once you've got it mounted on whatever it is, you're going to want to loosen the ball head to get it in the angle you want. And it has one position that's just a lockdown into a 90-degree position. And of course, you can tighten it up and it will hold that spot. So, very flexible item, literally. This is the RetiCAM Flexible Tripod. 5-star item to me, well built. There are similar items out there, and I've used some of them, but this one is thicker than most of the ones I've seen. And I like the fact that it has a flat surface on one side with a lot of teeth to it. So hopefully you found this review helpful. If you have any questions at all, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching.